Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video on my channel, and today I will be showcasing the Honda/Acura NSX that has been released very recently from the Mattel Brick Shop in this, in my opinion, absolutely beautiful brick build version. Let's get into it. At first, obviously, I'm gonna do a little review, what I thought of it while building it, what my experiences were, how I like the finished model of, obviously, and then some smaller details as well. So yeah, first of all, I think by the background, if you know my setup, you know I like brick build cars, for example Lego, or in this case actually Mattel Brick Shop, also known as Mega or Mega Blocks, I think, or was it Blocks? Mega and then some other word was the first version, then just Mega, now Brick Shop. So Mattel Brick Shop is not new, but it is new if you think about it. So anyways, let me get back on topic. In the set you get obviously the brick build car. I'm gonna show it to you in a detail later. You get this almost 1 in 64 die-cast vehicle, which we are used to from Hot Wheels, with actually some nice details. I don't think the Acura has been printed on by the other mainline cars. By the way, this feels like a mainline car, maybe because of a little bit more prints and details. Maybe it is somewhere in between mainline and silver lines, but I don't want to do any speculations or anything without knowing it truly, to be honest. So I'm gonna say it's somewhere in between of these two things. But it's nice, definitely, and this red matches quite well under the light. It matches quite well with the brick build car. So yeah, and these rims obviously not the recolored. These are white. This is like some silver grayish. So obviously they don't match 100%, but at least they colored them differently. They could have gone with black rims, for example. So yeah, next to the little model car you get, as many people who watch Brick Shop or Brick Shop reviews know, you get in total 8 rims. The other 4 are obviously attached, and you get two sets of 4 rims each. So and what I like the most personally about these sets, you can have always the choice between 2 models. I did this with the 2 because technically it's still the same car. You just can do a little bit of not a violation, variation. Is it said like this in English? I don't know. I hope I pronounce it right. Yeah. Let's get finally to the car. At first, the front is for me absolutely awesome. By the way, all the stickers you will see, for example this one right here, are all optional. I myself applied them because I wanted to apply them. You don't have to. Here in the background you would see the car if it was done without any of the stuff that I did afterwards to it. I didn't do anything diabolical. Yeah, the front bumper is actually really nicely done in my opinion. This is all prints, by the way. All you can see right here is prints and brick build. The pop-up headlights actually are working, which is really nice because I didn't see many vehicles yet that had pop-up headlights, and especially working pop-up headlights in brick build form. Print again, same on the other side, and yeah. Let's go over to this side. Here you can see the first 2 stickers applied by me. Because I would say I applied them bad. Because of that you can see like these little air bubbles, so I maybe have to loosen them up and reapply them later on. The doors, you can open them obviously, and they have a pretty nice motion. yeah, these stickers are optional. You have small metallic colored parts, for example for the mirrors, and this is one of the only things that I don't really like about this model car, but it's not a big negative point. It's you know a door should only go like to this or like 90 degrees max, not, is it like 190, 130, 140, something like that, something in the middle probably, something like that. This isn't 100% accurate, but in my opinion you can oversee it if you think about that this set was designed for 10 plus, so there are going to be children playing with this, so yeah, I can overlook that. And in my opinion, doing like this and then being able to look better at the interior is actually quite nice. Didn't press down them all. These seats are actually really nice because these seats are completely brick built, and if we remove the roof, you can actually wait. I would have to. Now come. You can actually move them freely, and they are down in the ground. Now that we have it open, this is a, if it focuses please, this is a print, this down here is a print. You have it on the other side as well. You actually, yes, I actually went the extra mile and downloaded the PDF to be able to make the right hand version, because as you can see I have done the Honda version of it. I went for the true GDM car. Can you see it over the door, or is the door kinda in the way? Doesn't matter. Can you see the steering wheel move? That's because the steering is connected to the wheels, so if I turn the wheels, it's only a very little bit that it moves, but at least it moves, so it's nice. All of this is prints, by the way. If you remove the front, we can look at it in a better way. This right hand door I probably built wrong because it doesn't always want to fit. I always have to pry it a little bit, which is nice, which not nice, but in the end you have like this seamless, it's almost like seamless. So yeah, the other side is actually closed exactly like that, but opens completely fine. All of these are, this is a sticker, this is a sticker, and these two over here are stickers. Again a print, and the gas cap is another print. This keyhole, which is featured on both doors, is a print again. And over here you have again the 4 stickers and a print. Now over here, again a print, and these hoses that are going right here, one over here and one on this side, are both completely flexible because they are out of rubber. And down here you have actually the 6-cylinder engine, which is nice. And you have the back glass done as well, even though you can't see it as well in the closed model. But it's a nice detail, and it's nice that they have added it for sure. Now here you can see the entire inside. We have the gear shift. I think I built these, I forgot to swap these two when I swapped from left hand to right hand drive, or steering in this case actually. So yeah, ignore these two, that is my mistake. You build your handbrake yourself. All of this is pre-built, another print, and these 3 over here are all separate pieces with prints. This is actually another, oh no, I already covered that, it's a print. Here you have a nice look into the engine, and you can actually look through, which is quite nice and funny. But yeah. One downside this car has is From this angle it looks actually pretty clean, but if you look especially at the front bumper, especially over here, here, and then inside here where the steering is, you can see a lot of different colors. Now, yes, you could argue it is to make, since it's a child set, technically a child toy, it is designed to help people go through the steps more easily. I just personally don't like it. That's my personal opinion. I can understand why they make it, and it's not a big point in my opinion. And I mean, nobody is going to look under it. Most of the people are going to look at it like this. Obviously now with the ports reattached. I don't know why I'm breaking it down in a video. Anyways. So yeah, you have incredible detail all around the car. The rear section is just awesome as well. Another print. And over here you have another fine print, which is actually Honda. And yes, for every Honda, or the Honda logo in general, you have a printed, I can't show it right now because I can't find it actually. I'm gonna open this back up later anyway, but you have everything in Acura version as well. So this one would actually be accurate to this, or vice versa in this case. These are actually done in a metallic color, which is quite nice and looks awesome. And then we have the second metal part of this set. You could hear it, how it dropped and how it sounded. It's this, I'm gonna call it license plate, even though it is obviously not a license plate. These rims are metal. These rims over here are just plastic though. So keep that in mind, if that's important for you. One of the sets is metal, the other set isn't. I know for many people who don't know, this is the mid-range set, the Hot Wheels Elite series, a Hot Wheels Elite series set from Mattel Brick Shop. As far as I know, we have 3 different series. Speed, which you can compare to Lego Speed Champions in size and parts amount. Then you have Elite, which is like the Lego Technic comparable, I guess. It's about the same size, I think. But right, about the size, about this model car, about the size I want to talk as well, but later on. Yeah, you can probably compare it the best to Lego Technic cars like the Koenigsegg Jeska Absolute over here on the left, and the Ferrari FXXK on the right. Yeah. Now I'm gonna do. I'm now gonna rebuild the car, even though I took it apart. By the way, these 2 parts, this one and this one, are separate. This one, I don't know. I think both of these were separately packed up, and this one as well. So they are actually protected to a certain extent from scratches. Obviously, what you can see here is some very nice smudges I did with my normal fingers, because I am in love with this car and play with it almost every day. I do like, for every day for like 30 minutes or so, I just look at this car and look at it. It's the best way to describe it. Looking at it in awe and love, I guess. Okay. Oh. And the camera drops. Nice. Somehow, since we've started with the year 2026, I always manage to drop my camera, or in this case actually my phone, again and again and again. So yeah. One thing that I noticed while building this safety car or pace car version of the car, they just literally did, wait, what they did? They literally did this without the stickers on the packaging, because you can see the row of studs over here. I'm gonna show you the regular roof of the regular car, of the regular Honda or Acura NSX in a second. They just literally just removed the light bar. So yeah. Now, if you don't want to make this official pace car version with these stickers, like I did it, as you can see, obviously, you don't have to. If you don't do it, you will get this car in the background. In the building review, not building review, I'm sorry. Over here, you get like this sticker sheet, and it's packaged separately as well, which is really nice. At the end of the packaging, you can see the three series I talked about. I'm gonna move the car to the side for a second. We're gonna go back to the car in a second, right? You can see here the three series that they have. For example, the Grand Sport Corvette from Elite Series, the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL from Premium, which is in scale 1 to 12. The Corvette is in scale 1 to 16. And then we have the Speed set in the scale of 1 and 32. In piece and scale count, as I said, comparable to the 8 studs wide Lego Speed Champions, so to the newer Speed Champions, not to the old ones. Over here, you can see this is pretty much the finished model you get from this book. You have a nice thick book as well. I think it's like 200 steps, something like that. So yeah, you have like 246 steps across 186 pages. On the last part, you obviously, this is already optional, what you can see here. I think it actually ends, no wait, it ends actually earlier. This is how it ends actually. Wait, I'm gonna move this. This sounds like I'm ripping it, but I'm actually not ripping it. After 240 steps, this is what you're going to look at. And you can even display it as a cabriolet, which is a nice version. Afterwards, you have then the option to rebuild it with the light bar on top and make the safety car without the stickers out of it. Obviously, on the next page, you can add the stickers, and they are somewhat shown all across the car where to put them. Obviously, over here in the Acura version, since this book only gives you the Acura version to build. For the Honda version, you will have to download. You can see here at best. For the Honda version, or in my case, what I did with the right-hand steering model, you will have to download the PDF. It's just I actually just downloaded it for like these 5 steps where you build it the other way around. So yeah, and you can see in the picture, I actually made a mistake by not swapping these two things. Oh. So you can see I forgot to replace shifter and gearbox. Not gearbox, I'm sorry. Shifter and handbrake. At the start of the book, literally you open it and you get this page. In 1990, where Honda releases the first NSX. NSX is actually short for New Sports Car X and was rebranded as the Acura NSX in North America. And the cockpit where you sit in is actually inspired by the F-16 fighter jet. This page alone, or these 2 pages alone, have so much interesting stuff about this car. Like when it was first announced at the Chicago Auto Show, to when it got to Hot Wheels in the 1/64 scale, and then how it became brick built actually. So really interesting. On the second side, you will see over here that you can skip to 178 if you want to build a safety car or pace car, which I like to call it safety car. Over here, just regular. So you have a side-by-side pictures of both versions. And then on the next page you get some words from the what they call the minds behind the wheel, the 2 designers of this car, which is absolutely awesome that they all in this as well. Then you get another page where this one you've seen over here, and then I think afterwards the build finally begins. Yes, it does. It finally begins on page 10. So yeah, you have a lot of stuff ahead of the building process, which is really nice. And each building step is actually done in 2 bags, build 1 step or building step or whatever you call it, chapter, whatever. In total you have in general 15 or even 16, I don't really remember, bags. So you have 7 steps, 2 per step, 2 bags as I said. So you have in total 7 steps, and after these 7 steps and 14 bags you have done the normal version of the car. The 15th bag is just for the light bar and for the pace car version of it. So yeah, in this bag I actually store both the wait, I'm gonna open it up. In the bag you have this parts separator, which is really nice, which is also really usable. Then we have obviously the regular roof compared to the pace car roof. And then what I found to be most interesting and in my opinion one of the best things, at different steps of the build you get like these helping tools, which even these big ones, for example, these I think 2x8, 2x10, 2, 4, 6, 2x8 pieces 2 times. I think this is when you build the first base. I think when you start with building bag 1 and 2, you apply them somewhere to give the build a little bit of stability, but you will remove them later on. And I think we have this occurring 2 times in total with this one counted in. And you get like, I'm not gonna pour it out, you get like a load of extra pieces. And over here you can see the Acura badges also printed on, just like the Honda logos that I have applied to my set. Did I drop the Acura thing in as well? I don't know. Otherwise, where did it go? Oh no, it's in there. Yeah. I actually taped, as you could see, the bag shut because I have it displayed over here, and it's like this in the packaging, and I wouldn't like to open the box up and get the packaging out of it and all of the pieces fall out and everywhere else. So because of that I taped it, and it doesn't hurt the plastic bag. If it would have been a paper bag, that would have been a completely different story, obviously. The sticker sheet, I've seen some people actually apply some of these very small, you can't even see it in the light, but all of these are transparent stickers. All of these are pretty much transparent stickers. The Hot Wheels, for example, the Honda obviously not. Some of these are actually very small, like these 2 things over here. I know you can't read it, but you can see like the outside part of it, the red, the black brands, and they add them to the model car. I don't understand why, but let them do it how they do it. That's what Brick Build is about, in my opinion. About doing what you want with the set you have bought. Now, small disclaimer, even though we are like already, what, 25 minutes into the review, I have to say one thing. I didn't buy this set. But I also didn't get it sponsored by Mattel or Hot Wheels in general. I wished this set for Christmas as a present from my parents, and they, as awesome as they are, actually got it for me. Now, to be honest, I helped them search it out because we've got it from Amazon, and on Amazon the price for it from the official Mattel site on Amazon, by the way, the prices range from 40 to as high as I've seen was 55 euros. I think with plus additional delivery. So like if you buy it for, I found for my parents the 40 euros deal, which is until now the cheapest deal I've seen of this. And with 40 to 55 euros, it's absolutely in the range of these two Lego Technic models. This one I got for like 45 or 50 bucks, and this one for 40 euros. Both of these are in the 800 to close to 900 piece range, same as this one with 876 pieces. So you can definitely compare it. One thing that I also like to compare it to is the fact that this model car, this brick build car, is, if you measure the model, it is accurate to the millimeter accurate 1/12 scale of the real model, which is insane detail in my opinion. It is a 1/12 model in the exact same scale, 1/12 to the real life model, and this accuracy is something that I love to see. We probably all know that the Hot Wheels models are not always accurate 1 in 64 scale, simply because Hot Wheels is a toy car maker or toy car brand, so they make these cars to fit on their track and not to be accurate 1/64. For that you have different brands like Mini GT, Kaido House, BBR, and so on. And yeah. Now to the real model. As beautiful as this version looks, I only found one thing from, I don't know if it was a convention, meeting. The most accurate thing to this version, how you see it right now, even as the Honda version, was from Facebook, one simple post. The closest thing I've seen was a Acura safety car version of it, and a Honda safety car version for the Suzuka circuit, and for some other different races, Grand Prix in Formula One in the USA. I don't know the track anymore. I have the pictures of it. I will show it on screen if I remember to edit the video properly this time. That's the one small thing that bugs me about this car. Maybe my research wasn't good enough or extensive enough to find the real model exactly like this, or maybe they did a slight variation of the real model to this, so which would completely fine in my opinion as well, don't get me wrong. So yeah, but the Honda / Acura NSX existed as an official pace car. So that is not fake, that is actually real. And I would argue they wouldn't have put official pace car and all of these small details on this car if they didn't know it existed exactly like this in real life. I'm probably just not skilled enough with my research to find it. I will, after I'm done recording this video, after doing it for half an hour, by the way, I hope I will find some more posts to show them to you right now, so where the real version of this car is actually used. But with that, we are actually at the end of this video. In my opinion, for 30 euros, 40 euros, even 50 euros, this set is absolutely beautiful. And for someone like me who loves brick build cars, who loves die casts, who loves to collect cars in this scale and in this scale and everything in between and bigger and smaller. This is, in my personal opinion, one of the best sets you can buy right now on the market. And in terms of it being actually a licensed model with having so many accuracies and prints to the real car. I don't like saying this, but I wish to see the same performance from Lego as well. Lego like this thing over here was a print. This thing wasn't anymore. So, and you can see it on the packaging as well if you would look close on it. I would wish they would do it like Hot Wheels or Mattel in this case did it. Now, I understand Lego's appeal is if you don't apply the sticker, you can always rebuild the model car, or in this case the parts that have it that are combined out of it. You can rebuild it to any other car. You can't do that with this. These big modular pieces like the windshield, the roof, and the rear hood section or engine cover section. Because of that, you are very limited in terms of rebuilding this car. Now you could always add like a little stance, a different wing, and so on. I didn't because I don't have the parts for it, but I've seen from TikTok, Instagram, and other social media different posts where they built something out of this or added a few details like no, lower doesn't work because it's like low enough already. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. In my opinion, the price is absolutely worth it. If they don't increase it, I think this set is going to be a banger. The Corvette, the 300 SL, the Maserati MC20, and all the other sets that we have right now, and even the new ones like the R8 LMS/GT3 and the Audi Quattro, I think, S2, S2 Quattro S2. I'm sorry, I'm not really wise with my Audi models yet, so please excuse my missing information on that car. But all of these cars that we have right now are absolutely awesome to get, in my opinion, and the price for it is comparable to Lego, in my opinion. And if you can get the same or better quality for the same or lower price of Lego or any other big competitor, it is worth it, in my opinion. And this car especially is worth it because that's also a reason why I built it right-hand steering. I just love this era of JDM cars. I'm in love with the NSX. I'm in love with the Supra Mark IV, the R34, the R33, R32, even the R30 and R31 are absolutely awesome cars. So the entire R family, pretty much. The Honda/Acura scene as well. You get my point, what I'm trying to say here, I think. So yeah, awesome car. In the end, it looks in both the regular street version and the official pace car version, it absolutely looks awesome. And yeah, now one thing that I forgot to say in the middle of the video, yes, the set is incredibly, in my opinion, incredibly easy to build. The pieces hold together very nicely, not too hard, but not too easy to apply as well. And the finished product, I could probably drop this and maybe the mirror, front bumper and wing would go off and the roof bar probably, but nothing else. This set is sturdy as it is in the finished way. And it looks awesome. And yeah, with this we are actually at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing and let me know your opinions down in the comments. This set will now move into my showcase. I already made space for it a long time ago when I knew I would get it for Christmas. So yeah, the space has been patiently waiting for this car, and now after I'm finally done with the review, it will get its deserved place. And yeah, I think it's not over exaggerated if I say that I absolutely love this car and set. And yeah, thank you so much for watching it to the end. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or night or whenever you're watching this, and I catch you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.